All right, y'all. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Where y'all been? How y'all feeling? Okay, now we got the niceties out the way. Let's get into it. Welcome back. I'm your girl, Tina Bop. If this your first time here, hey. And if y'all been here before, hey, what's happening? Let's get right into it. A friend of mine asked me, we actually went to dinner day before yesterday, and he was like, he had told a girl that she gonna die alone. And the girl acted like she don't care when he told her that. He had said he had made some kind of like joke and said that's why you're gonna die alone, like you're gonna be an old woman with cats. He ain't talked to her since then. When he told her that, she was like, okay, and she acted as if that didn't bother. When he didn't know what was the proper response to that, because he didn't want to, disrespect her or make her feel no certain type of way. What I told him is, when you run across somebody who is single by choice, okay, there are people, I'm not disputing that there are people who are single who absolutely positively do not want to be single. He is one of those people. He don't have to say it. What he says about everything else says that. Not only to me, it now said it to the woman he was talking to. Because why would you tell her she gonna die alone and with cats? Like that's something, that's to somebody who is alone, single, life is good, mental is good. There is not one complaint. You wake up with peace. You go to sleep with peace. Anytime something is going awry in your life, you can speak on it, give advice on it, or be there for somebody, and then go back to living your life, being on your routine, and doing the things that you love and enjoy. When it's nothing. So for some people, that joy, the life that they give themselves, the life that I give me, I am happy with. I love my life. I love the blessings bestowed upon me from good God Almighty, and everything that I do with the blessings that He bless upon me to live. I love. I love every meal I eat at night. I love everything. I love every takeout, every stay in, every going out. Love it. Have absolutely no complaints. Like, it's something about you thinking, if you tell me, let's say we both single, and you think it's miserable being single. You are miserable. To me, I'm gonna think you're miserable. How the hell ain't nobody but you and you still not having a good ass time? You get to do what you want. You don't have to talk if you don't want to talk. You can kiki if you want to. Anything you want to do, you get to do it. Whatever you want to eat, you get to eat it. Wherever you don't want to go, you don't go. Wherever you want to go, you go. How is that? How the hell is that any problem? Any rug I want on that floor, I put it on the floor. Any paint color I want on the wall, I put on the wall. I don't have to ask nobody. They take, do they like it, do they not like it? Anything that I do. There's nobody else's opinion on it. Not even warranted. Even if I didn't ask for your opinion, there's nobody in my life that's giving me their opinion of something that I'm doing, because there's nobody there to try to rain on my parade, whether knowingly or unknowingly. Or how am I gonna have a problem with me? This is what I told him for her. Once you told her that, you told her everything she needed to know. You miserable by yourself. You miserable by yourself. And if she risk taking herself outside of herself to allow you in, some of that misery gonna show. It's gonna show, and you're gonna spew it off on her. And for somebody who is happily living life, and in this case, I'm gonna say man, but even if you're a man and you date women, it don't matter. Like, that's who I'm talking to. So I'm gonna say men. To have a man come and gross up your life just because you chose a partner, now you have problems every day. Now it's an issue with something. Now it's over. I don't like that. I like the way it was when when I woke up happy. I went to bed happy. No matter what I did it happily. There was no arguments about dinner, lunch, none. There was no arguments about laundry. There's no arguments about rolling over. There's no arguments about sleeping. There's no arguments about waking up. There's nobody telling me, asking me to do this for them. And that is a lot of work. Everybody is not. If you're not equally as happy, as joyous, and already with yourself, ain't nothing I can do with you. I'm not coming to no ghetto to be dealing with riff-raff and a whole bunch, because I already don't deal with riff-raff. So why would I pick you up along the way, which means get in a relationship with you, start dating you seriously, just for mess or talk or anything? I don't have none of that. I don't have none of that. Life is good. Mine is the bullshit. Life's great. For me, if a man sit there, and that's why I told him, if a man sit there and tell you you're going to be miserable alone, or when you get old, you going to be old and alone, it's because he don't want to be old and alone. Alone, they did nothing against me, baby. We be happy hunky-dory. I don't know what to tell you. I don't experience. I don't know. I don't know what alone, what it's doing to somebody else, but the prospering, growing, being loved, being cared for. Because once you decide that you put you first, it's like that. No matter who you have in your life, family members, friends, associates, the homies, everybody is there gloriously, happily. Nobody is there harmfully, mentally draining, financially abusing, like none of that. Nobody is there for harmful behavior. Like why would I be cool with you? Period. That's what it shows for somebody. Like, I don't know, for some reason people think if they say, like, that's an insult. Like, that's not an insult. But you must first know somebody who is thriving, somebody who is not codependent on nobody, somebody who is a happy, functioning adult. This is not for somebody who using people, who need to. No, this ain't for that. This ain't for nobody who is. You know how, like, when people be disabled, they be having to have somebody else to take care of them because they're not able to take care of themselves, whether it's mentally or physically. It's the same way. If you need somebody to use or somebody to, first of all, that's a job. And that's why so many of y'all get into transactional, and that's why so many of y'all are stuck in transactional relationships, is because somebody wants to be compensated for either the time and the energy that they're giving you, because it's a job to be with you, and in order for you to have somebody, period. So that's why it looks and sounds so transactional. Otherwise, you would be with somebody that you love and care for, and you would just normally care for them because it's a part of the person that you care for. You care. You tend to them. You care for them. If you don't care about something, you don't tend to it. You don't care for it. It's a stray. It's in the street. You just look at it pass by. Has no. That's what it's all about. It's all about the circumstances and what you're doing and who. Like, don't let nobody put their fear off on you, bro. You scared, not me. I'm happy. Anybody or anything that I choose is gonna continuously to be happiness and joy. Now, do I expect every step of the way to be happy? No. We all gonna run into misfortunes. That's gonna be things that happen. But what I'm saying is the misfortunes won't come from you to me. It's going to be what happens circumstantially in life in general. Us dealing with outsiders and having family members that's getting older need to be taking care of that. Because to say the down is going to be you stumping me out or you yelling at me, calling me out, my girl. I got a rule, like my man not allowed to use the B word. I don't even know what kind of man y'all got that be using the B word, baby. My man not allowed. He's not, when I say not allowed, he's not allowed to nobody, about nobody. First of all, once that's your language and that's how you, oh, baby, you ain't got to worry about me, you ain't got to worry about me. Not on none of that, not with none of that. Definitely learn how to value yourself, life, and all the things. Know that about you. And I see people all the time, like, who don't know somebody who's miserable by themselves? I see people in relationships that don't want to be in the relationship. They ain't got no choice. That's who want to be with them. They ain't got no choice. And when you're not a good person, you scared you'll never get chosen again. If you're not a good person, and it don't matter what it is, like, it could be how you take care of yourself or anything. Like, you like, oh no, ain't nobody gonna want this again. I'm too filthy and nasty. Like, say a nasty person. I'm too filthy and nasty. Like, ain't nobody else gonna deal with me being this nasty and stay with me. So you just stay with whoever stay with you, because you ain't got to clean up. And he came in this nasty, and I still ain't have to clean up. And you just stay in that relationship, and that's your husband till y'all die. That's for them. Like, for me, I have neither here nor there. What they eat don't make me, I don't care. It don't make me feel no type of way. Because that's what she chose. Call it what you want. You choose to stay. You choose to stay. You chose to, that's your life. That's what you chose. That's what you want to deal with. That's what you want to put up with. Da, da, da. And that's just that on that. A lot of people with a lot of people, because that's who put up with them. That's who they was able to get. Some people are not single because they don't have a choice. We all know the easiest thing to get is somebody else. Don't even matter if you're a girl or boy. The easiest thing to get is somebody else. Clearly. Y'all be already having somebody still trying to disturb somebody else's peace. Somebody projecting onto you. Like, if you don't know what somebody mean when they say projecting, that's a nigga telling you gonna die alone and they're just gonna have a bunch of cats. Why you telling her that as if something is wrong with that? You think the problem is she alone. We can take the cats out of it. You think the problem is she gonna die alone. That she should be scared of that. You scared of it. Projecting is you putting your fears off onto somebody else. But they not afraid of what you're afraid of. She afraid of a man wasting her time and being a bum. You afraid of being alone, dying alone. See how what you should approach her with is letting her know for sure that you're not a bum. Making for sure for her that you have a retirement plan for yourself and your future and your family. But as far as talking about alone and with cats, oh, baby, that's like telling the money hungry somebody else. They gonna die with nothing but riches, and all they wanted was money from the gate. Yeah, baby, they don't care nothing about all that. So that's what I wanted to come on and talk to y'all about, because that just stuck out in my head. Not only that it stuck out in my head that he said that to her, but also, like, I asked him, why did you say that, though? He was like, I said it because she must want to be alone. I just wanted to know why. Why you said that, though? She would rather be alone than to choose wrong. She would rather be alone than choose wrong. She would rather be alone than be with somebody who messes up everything she already have going for herself. The alone is not the bad part. The cats neither. It's the man. The man is the bad part. You're the bad part. You're the only part that can be a bad part to her. You threatening a cat and her dying alone, that's not the bad part. Crazy. Sorry, but like sometimes you got to step outside of your manhood to realize that this is a feminine woman and her fears is not your fears. Crazy.